us. So, whew, I'm feeling the energy here. So I'm going to start with just invoking all the light. And it's a little blurry, but like I said, I got the Mother Mary card today, right before I sat down. So it's very appropriate. So let's start with a prayer to all the light, Mother, Father, God, Mother Gaia, all the beings who love us, and all of our higher selves. May we be in union. May we know ourselves. May we be shown something perhaps even familiar and unique in this moment where we are asking for whatever is relevant to each person here about this time we're in right now, specifically this Easter weekend. And what does it mean to us? What does it mean for us? What does it mean in 2025? What did it mean then? Anything. I think we're just opening. And what I want to say is that we're going to be going into what's called the Uber Akashic Records. And yesterday, Stacy was part of that, of much bigger understanding in a group call that we did in a class. So let yourself be opened. Let your heart be open. Let your higher self do its thing and work with those parts of you, the human, that are shifting from this and from the solar flares and all of this. Whew. And let's ask for, I'm calling in specifically Mary Magdalene and this beautiful blue healing light that she often brings for the nervous system, for our bodies as they're expand. There's such an expansion going. So we're going to ask for that. That's going to come. We're asking for that first. So if you'd like to allow this blue, very healing and very softening and very calming blue light medicine to flow from your crown, through your body, through your spinal cord, your pineal gland, your vagus nerve, into your mouth and neck and shoulders, and through your body, coating your organs, coating your nerves, as we are teaching ourselves and being taught how to love ourselves so deeply that we allow this much light and down into your pelvis and legs and feet. And Mother Mary joins us too. So, and so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for kindness in the world and love through us and for us, and all of our dreams and wishes to be clarified and made true for us, made manifest. So I'm going to read this now. Mary of Nazareth. And since we've had this calling, if you want to take yourself through your own memory, through your own heart, through your own channel, through your own knowing, simply know that you're expanding into this realm of infinite potentiality right now that they also call the Uber Akashic Records. And let yourself widen in your awareness and be uplifted, but also grounded. There's really a call for doing this with a very grounded state and opening, almost just letting yourself open like you're the cathedral, and you open into this big cathedral or temple or field of light, whatever you want it to be, the field of infinite potentiality. What is that for you? as you allow your awareness to show you what you came here for at this moment. So Mary of Nazareth, it is said, represents the profound spiritual and creative power that we all possess. Mary, or Miriam in Hebrew, was a first century Galilean Jewish woman from Nazareth, who is one of the most crucial figures in the Christian tradition for having given birth to Jesus Christ. Mary has been venerated since the inception of Christianity and also holds a revered position in Islam. Her many names include Saint Mary, Virgin Mary, Queen of Heaven, Our Lady of the Angels, Our Lady of Good Counsel, Our Lady Undoer of Knots, She Who Confirms the Truth, and Theotokos, which means God bearer or Mother of God. The Gospel of Luke relates that when Mary was engaged to Joseph, the Archangel Gabriel visited her. Gabriel announced, "What joy! Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God." And then the angel said, "The Holy Spirit will descend on you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you, and therefore the child will be called Holy, the Son of God." And Mary responds, "Let it be with me, as you have said." Mary is present through her son's ministry. When he appears at the temple at age 12 and declares that it is his true home, when he turns water to wine at the wedding in Cana, and when he's crucified, she is said to have remained at his side, along with Mary Magdalene. She personifies the steadfast and unconditional love of the archetypal mother. The title Mother of God, or Theotokos, was recognized at the Council of Ephesus in 431 and best captures the power of her yes to the angel Gabriel. He hands her a lily in the Annunciation to symbolize the Trinity and honor the fact that without her, the Christian story could not have unfolded. So with that, beloveds, let us be immersed, as Mel has asked for and feels so relevant, immersed in the energy and the truth and the light of this time. And so I really do want to invite you, if you feel something moving through you, to unmute your computer and join and say anything you wish. What I will start with is seeing Mother Mary in this realm of infinite potentiality. And she's saying, behold, all of this is creation. All of it, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it is your creation. It's our creation. It's a global creation that is defined by, at once by no thing, and in other times by the very speculative nature of those who decree any number of things possible or for their own truth. The difference with this realm that you all inhabit is that you know a truth greater than yourselves. And so let us fall into that place of the Christed consciousness where oneness is the given and you are oneness. It's a given that you already are the purity of the thoughts that you think and the lives that you live, because you created it and we created it together. And this realm of infinite potentiality is merely a platform to configure anything. And so, as you all have stated so eloquently, we at the time and in the centuries leading up to the manifestation of what we know as the crucifixion and the resurrection, we all chose that. We chose that as a mission, as a purpose, as a declaration of peace to this beloved earth plane, just as you are choosing now, you're in your own ways. You are the Essene power. You are already the Christ light. You are the God-bearing selves that you are, and you are already creating the knowing from one moment to the next of the next greatest. She says epistle. I don't know what that. I forget what that word means. Chapter. Call it a chapter. So as you're opening your energy right now to the grandness, it was a grand time. It was a time of true empowerment. The stories of sorrow and the stories of oneness sometimes have trouble being reconciled within the self, but it was both because it was all. And if you could imagine the time as a time of yes, immaculate conception was possible in a way that maybe not so relevant at this time on the planet, but it was not an inconspicuous thing. It was because we had fallen into a deep knowing of our own true power and our own true strength. Do you think it was any coincidence that we all could see from the same perspectives? It wasn't because we cultivated that together. We built it, the foundation together. We decided and we chose the mission, if you want to call it a mission, but also the way of life that in those decades and even centuries leading up led to that, but still lead to this. And so even that event was not the only thing that we were there for. We were there for the continuum of light and life to be made simple again in the simple truth of the divinity of God, because that somehow stays very lost in the transmissions of the individuated self. And that's what we're here for now, is it not? To bring a new awareness to the cultures of co-creation founded in things such as respect and honor and love and joy and the fruition of desires. And in that case, a very conspicuous a desire by many, many, many hundreds of souls, even thousands upon thousands of souls and beings who were part of the interplay that led to the abilities of the times that you are reading about, that you know about, that you are in fact cultivating in yourselves again. So think not of it as a means to an end, but as an experience that was a brilliant co-creation, because we all chose. In our choosing, we stood in our sovereignty and our power, and we played the parts that we played, and we listened to the guidance and counsel of one another and the angelic realm that was supporting us as well. And we allowed ourselves to be lifted into vibrational resolution or resonance that made many things possible. And you also are that. You also are finding that within yourselves, there is a great revelation upon you as a group, as groups, as a people, as humanity in various ways in the next chapter of this grand experiment, even if you want to call it that, called Earth. And yes, there are other realities, as you mentioned, the light realms, but this is the realm where you can choose and play and in a sense, learn to manipulate time, space, and energy, and thoughts and creativity to will share. It's like bending to your will, and your will is free, and your will, because of who you are, is naturally of love and of union and harmony. You're already that. So would you join us, the guides, would you join us in celebrating? Wow. Okay, so everyone feel into this and see them and know them, because now there's Yeshua and Mary Magdalene, but all the players, you could call them, feel into the joy that they're having. Like, I have a vision of the Last Supper, all the apostles, all the saints feel into the joy of the creation of it all with us, because we are manifesting such delight in working with you all and showing you the ways that are relevant for you in this day, in order to allow you to have your own, yes, your own resurrection, your own decrees, your own missions, your own co-revelations with us. And it's always been like that, a pouring in and out of spirit and human, of divine and this earth. So we would love for you to consider what it is for you now, to have the co-creation be considered, where you also now are part of something so big that you sometimes don't understand it. But what if it's just for the fun of, for the game of it, or the fun, and that's not the right word, for the expression of light that you are, to come into freedom. Because we were really teaching freedom at the end of the day. We wanted to teach and show and express and be what freedom is, which is allowing the divine to pour through you, allowing your magic to be made manifest, allowing the knowing of God as one with you and in you, and obstructed or not, obscured or not by you. We don't need any of the stories of the religions. Go to the heart of creation and what it means for us all. If that's what we would like to leave you with, creation of it all. Revel in the joy of the creation of it all. Okay, everyone. So that we're staying open, like in the field. That's the message that I have, and I would love to